All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. Yes, your brother Dawada coming to you know the lesson, Lord willing is edifying. And the title of this is News and Prophecy. The vision is yet for an appointed time. And obviously the vision is speaking loud and clear, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that in Habakkuk or Habakkuk. And Yahawashi shall brought a thumb to the brothers and sisters on the comment board. Shalom. So this is Habakkuk or Habakkuk chapter 2, starting at verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. In this tower where we're peeking out, all right, on the things that come to pass. Okay. We're watchmen. So when we see something come up, all right, we are to report it. As the elder brother say, you see something, say something, right? It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. And that's what you're seeing, all right, being done in the planet Earth, starting with our head apostles and elders. All right, they're making it plain upon tables that they're the ones who can understand can run that race, right? It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And that's what we're saying. The prophecies are not tarrying. They're speaking loud and clear. All right. The prophecy of no jobs. All right. The prophecy of the lack of bread. All these things are now coming to pass. Now I have a series of videos that I want to share. All right. Which is all prophecy, man. And it's beautiful how the Lord is setting it up, man. Hey, if you're not excited to see what's going on the planet Earth, something is wrong with you, man. Okay? So let's play the video.
Workers and leaving taxpayers in the hole for hundreds of millions of dollars it received during COVID. Here's Tom Costello.
Those yellow trucks are iconic on America's highways. Now it's the biggest collapse ever in the U.S. trucking industry, with the company telling employees and customers that it's
Salakia, let me go back. Yeah, that's a beautiful precept. Brother Naquan, Isaiah 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, right? And it goes on to say, until the Lord established, until he made Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. And let me see. And there's always something, man. Esau with the connection problems. We're willing the lesson is coming through clear. All right. Brother Malachi, Proverbs 4:18. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more to that perfect day, right? So we're sending out light, all right, this being shown forth on these certain prophecies, man. All right, you're no longer in the dark. Brother Naquan, Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 16. All of the works of the Lord are exceeding good, and whatsoever he commandeth shall be accomplished in due time, in due season. Slack it, beautiful. It's going to be accomplished in due season. Guess what? We're in the season of Esau being taken down. All right. And it's being done by the way of the prophecies, man. The men of the Lord speak it. All right. Hey, just as in the same stead of Aaron and Moses. All right. They went out and declared the things that the Lord said declare. And guess what? They came to pass, man. They spoke it into existence. So let's play the video.
Let's turn to the collapse of Yellow, one of the country's biggest trucking companies, affecting 30,000 workers and leaving taxpayers in the hole for hundreds of millions of dollars it received during COVID. Here's Tom Costello.
Those yellow trucks are iconic on America's highways. Now it's the biggest collapse ever in the U.S. trucking industry, with the company telling employees and customers that it's shutting down, affecting 30,000 employees, including 22,000 Teamsters. A mechanic for 20 years, Shannon Abbott is tonight worried about his family.
I'm worried about my insurance for me and my family. You never know, something could happen.
Last month, Yellow's CEO blamed the union.
The leadership at the International Brotherhood of Teamsters refuses to come to the table to discuss the future of our employees.
When managers in Omaha urged drivers to pressure the union,
the company is running out of cash and is at risk of closure and liquidation.
The anger and pushback were immediate.
But we're the ones that do the work for you. You guys can't run this company. That's the problem.
Yellow has been around for 99 years, offering lower rates to truck freight for retailers big and small, including Home Depot and Walmart. But for years, it struggled to turn a profit. Last month, congressional investigators found Yellow should have never received $700 million in emergency funding during the pandemic. The Trump administration approved the loan in 2020, claiming the company was critical to maintaining national security, even though the Justice Department had sued Yellow for overcharging the military. Taxpayers still own 30% of the company. Its stock down 89% in less than 2 years. Tonight, industry experts believe other trucking companies can pick up Yellow's business with minimal impact on the supply chain.
Are there jobs for every worker at Yellow? That remains to be seen, but certainly there is a steady demand for drivers.
The question is whether the national demand for truck drivers will create enough openings for Yellow's drivers now looking for jobs.
You see, the grinder seats, man, and they were delivering goods, like you see mentioned Home Depot, and you best believe they were delivering goods for these grocery stores too, man. Right? Real quick, let's get this in Isaiah. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 19. We're gonna start at verse 14. It says, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his own vomit. Right. It is a perverse spirit mingled here in America, Babylon the Great, man. All right. The lick bit people, all right, who going after your children. Yeah, that's a perverse ass spirit, man. All right. But the Lord says he's also caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, man. Okay. And you see, they having to go back to the drawing board on certain items. So they done drew up a play, and the play that they've drawn up is worse than the play they first had, man. All right. That's the Lord having them stagger like a drunken man in his own vomit. It says, neither shall they be any work for Egypt. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. So it's not going to be any work here, man. These things going to increase. Everything is a seed with Yahawashi. It grows. The famine is growing. The distress is growing. The perplexity is growing, man. You see, let's get one more. And we're going to go to another video. Because it's showing, it's showing you what time we in. All right. And the time is short. Ecclesiasticus, Sirach is on the mind. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, when the evil days come not. Excuse me. Beautiful. Nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, and those days are drawing nigh. They're speeding toward us, man. Right? Remember it said in Ezekiel 7 that evil and only evil, and it's waiting for you. So the prophecies have already been declared, so it's waiting for you to get there. It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds come, nor the clouds return after the rain. Right. There's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. All right, because it's important to get it while you can. It's important to get it while the getting is good. You know, as the brothers say, eat while you can. Okay. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. See, no hope. And these people seeing no hope, man. All right. They're not seeing a way out of this situation. That's why you seen the uproar of the guy said, you don't know how to run this damn company. Well, it's out of his hand, man. It's in the hand of Yahawashi to fulfill his will. Matter of fact, what is that? Let me see. I want to say Psalm 6 real quick. I believe it's Psalms chapter 6. If not, let me see. Real quick, bear with me. Yeah, man, it don't matter what you people come up with. Whatever plan you have, it's going to be the will of Yahawashi. No, that's not it. Yep. Yeah, let's go to Psalm. I knew it was in Psalms. Psalms chapter 33. Because as many things you try and push forth, it's not going to offset the prophecies, man. It's not going to offset what the Lord has declared. Okay? This is Psalms chapter 33 and verse 10. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. See that? He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. See? So they going back to the drawing board, drawing up another play, but Lord putting it in their mind to draw up a worse play than what they previously had. It says, the counsel of the Lord standeth forever, and the thoughts of his heart to all generations. That's speaking to the elect, man. The thoughts of Yahawashi heart, his mind, is to the elect. All right. We have the mind of Hamashiach, who in turn has revealed the plans and purposes of his heavenly Father to us. All right. So we can repent and come back and not be destroyed. You see? Now, let's play this next video. All right. Hey man, things are increasing on the planet Earth. Let's cue it up. All right.
Right behind me is one of the plants set to close due to losses by the company. Along with the closures here and in North Little Rock, Tyson is planning on shutting down plants in Dexter, Missouri and Corydon, Indiana. Tyson reported a $417 million loss in this fiscal quarter, which is well below what Wall Street predicted for this company. Along with that, the poultry company also showed a loss of $1.18.
Damn, let's take that back. She said 417 million. Hey man, those jobs are being taken away, but it's also affecting your food. Let's play it.
Which is well below what Wall Street predicted for this company. Reported a $417 million loss in this fiscal quarter.
$417 million loss in this fiscal quarter. You know, they divide the the year and the quarters, every 3 months. So in this quarter that they're speaking about, they had a $417 loss. Called Yahawashi. See, we need these things to happen for the kingdom of heaven to be established. That second Ezra 4. All right. It says, if this place, which is where the evil is sown, be not turned upside down, then cannot it come that is sown with good, which is the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay. Let's play the video.
Which is well below what Wall Street predicted for this company. Along with that, the poultry company also showed a loss of $1.18 per share, with earnings this quarter being 15 cents per share.
Inflation hits them pretty hard because people will shift their consumption from one type of protein to another, and it's difficult to adapt to those changes very quickly as people change, from maybe eating more beef to more chicken. It's a tough business to be in.
Now, these closures are set to take place within the first 2 months of the next fiscal year. In Noel, Missouri, Katani Gooch, 4029 News.
All right, there you have it. Evil and more evil, man. And the calamities are increasing. Right? The famine, the people being without jobs, all those things are increasing, matter of fact. This is the book of Ezekiel. I don't know why I keep doing that. Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 20. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, right? The evil arrows of famine, man. And an arrow is a silent weapon. So it's just giving you the understanding it's going to sneak up on these people. Why? Because they haven't been paying attention. They haven't been watching for the prophecies. Real quick. Let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 9. Okay. Real quick. And we're gonna go back. Because see, that's the way the Lord gonna use to humble you niggas, man. The Lord's gonna use that famine. All right. And it's not gonna be sweet. Because that's the way to humble a nigga, man. You read in Deuteronomy 8 and 3, where the Lord said he suffered us to hunger because of our rebellion, man. You see? 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, which is what prophecy, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And the Lord is visiting the world which he made, right? Through storm and tempest, the flame of devouring fire, all right? Earthquakes, all those things are being shown forth in the planet Earth. Hey, even matter of fact, let's continue. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, see that? And you still got uproars going, man, whether they showing it on this news media or not. These things are still prevalent in the planet Earth, and they're increasing. Oh, you got nations in so-called Africa, which is the land of Ham, right? I think I seen a story where it was like 4 different coups, outside power came over and took over the government. Well, those gonna create more calamities, more uproars of the people, and these things are increasing again. This is how the Lord sets things up. Everything with Yahawashi is a seed, man. It grows into its perfection. And that's what we're seeing happen. Hey, man, when shit hit the fan, we're going to be comforted. Why? Because we was abreast of the report. We was, as the elder brother, our run put it, we was anticipating. We're not reacting to these things. We're anticipating. So when they come to pass, we're going to be well off. You see? It says, and you seeing them coming to pass. Beautiful. Let's get that real quick. Brother Malachi. Second Ezra 14-16. For yet greater evils, see that? For yet greater evils, excuse me, Salakia, that those, Salakia, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Right. Greater evils, man. They're increasing. Verse 17. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. Beautiful. And that's what you're seeing happen, man. The evils are increasing. Okay. Back in 2nd Ezra 9:4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. See that? For like all that is in the world, have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And we often look at that word manifest. It means to be made clear to the eye or mind. And we can clearly see we're at the end of this man's system, right? I have another video I want to share. All right. Which is something that I really enjoy, paying attention to, man. The stars in the in heaven, man. All right, and the sun and the moon, right? Those things. A matter of fact, before we do that, let's finish out this Ezekiel. All right, let's finish out this Ezekiel. You get into it, man. Start getting the precepts and go to the next video, and yeah. So Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction. See, again, an arrow is a silent weapon. It's going to sneak upon these people. It says, and which I will send to destroy you, I will increase the famine upon you. See that? And will break your staff of bread. And that's what you seeing, man. From that Tyson being closed, all right, from that certain trucking company. It's been there for 99 years closed, right? And those things going to create what? Shortages. You read about that on real quick. We're going to finish out that Ezekiel. But let me get this real quick. Because Babylon's mirth is being taken away. Her joy is being removed, man. Okay? Yep. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 7. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. And when you tormented, that's not a smooth process, man. Okay? It's going to keep going down. You heard the guy with the trucking company say he don't know how he's going to provide for his family. You see? It says, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. And that's fucking pride, man. Your fate is already sealed, Esau. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. Right. Strong is Yahawashi who's going to judge America, Babylon the Great. And her fate is going to be utterly burned with fire. Okay. But first, I want to look at this word famine. Okay. Strong's G 3042. It says scarcity of harvest, famine. Now you look up this word scarcity, right? Real quick. Because that's what we're seeing occur in the planet Earth, a scarcity. And it's increasing. It says the state of being scarce or in short supply. Shortage. See that? And that's what you're seeing being presented around the earth. We have a shortage of this, a shortage of that, a shortage of truck drivers, a shortage of gas, a shortage of food, right? When that that tornado hit that Pfizer plant, and I believe North Carolina, what's that going to create? Shortages on certain vaccines like or goods like insulin, you know? Those things they need to keep their diabetes in check, man. You see? Well, that's the Lord hitting this place where it hurts. Okay. And down here in the Strongs, it says a scarcity of food, dearth, famine, hunger. And again, that's how the Lord gonna humble you niggas, man. All right. When you ain't got shit to eat. Back in Ezekiel 5. We'll read verse 16 again. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine. Yeah, I think a brother may have put it up. That's 2nd Ezra 6. Yep. Suddenly, man, the evil arrows of famine. Brother Naquam, 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. That's right. Gonna be suddenly found empty, man. Why? Because these people haven't been paying attention to the prophecies. All right. But the Lord said, my servants shall eat, but you should be hungry. My servants shall sing for joy heart, but ye shall howl for sorrow heart. Oh, I ain't had nothing to eat. That's what you're gonna hear, man. The groaning and moaning of the 2/3 along with these other nations, man. You see? Now let's finish it off and get to the next video. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread. Yeah, all you people who depend on Esau, the Lord gonna take that stability away. Okay. So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, have spoken it. See, it's already written, man. It's already set in stone what the Lord is getting ready to do. All right. Again, at Ezekiel 7, let's just get it. Because it paints a perfect picture of what the Lord is getting ready to do, man. Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord power, and evil and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. See that? It's just watching for you to get there, man. It's already been declared, it's already been decreed. Okay. And we just here to give you the warning. So in this next video I have queued up, it's going to talk about 2 super moons, man. Not just a full moon, all right, but 2 super moons, which means that the moon is its closest point to Earth, supposed to occur. One has already happened, August the 1st, and you got another one getting ready to happen, man. All right, all these signs that we're seeing being played out on the planet Earth is the things that our Lord said to look for. Let me hold something real quick before I pull that. What is that? Yep. So you should be excited seeing the prophecies come to pass. How the Lord is dealing in the planet Earth, man. Okay. Yep. All right, let's play the video.
Ready to look to the skies at night this month for a couple of reasons. A pair of supermoons will light up the night sky in August. Stargazers can catch the first event this Tuesday, August 1st, when the moon rises in the southeast, appearing brighter and bigger than usual. Then later in the month, August 30th, around State Fair time, the moon will be even closer and is referred to as a blue moon. It's called that because it will be the second full moon in 1 month. You don't want to miss this cosmic experience because double supermoons won't happen again until the year 2037. So let's hope.
Double supermoon. All right. It won't happen again until the year, I think she said 2037. Hey, man, Lord willing, this is the last year we here, man, in this captivity. You know? Lord willing, this is hey, as Elder Apostle Tahar proclaimed earlier this year, that all the prophecies to come to pass, man. All right. And I know that's our hope. You know, we hoping in that. But again, it says 2 supermoons, right? In August, a double supermoon, where the moon is as closest to the planet Earth, right? Let's play it one more time.
A couple of reasons. A pair of supermoons will light up the night sky in August. Stargazers can catch the first event this Tuesday, August 1st, when the moon rises in the southeast, appearing brighter and bigger than usual. Then later in the month, August 30th, around State Fair time, the moon will be even closer and is referred to as a blue moon. It's called that because it will be the second full moon in 1 month. You don't want to miss this cosmic experience because double supermoons won't happen again until the year 2037. So let's hope that the weather and the
All right. You see it, man. A double supermoon, okay? Which is extremely rare. Well, those are signs in the sun and the moon. Before we get that, let's get this right here. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, starting at verse 30. And you see the header, the day of the Lord, right? And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. Hey, we seeing that, man. Those certain wildfires in Greece, Turkey, in California, all over the world, man. All right. You also have certain volcanic eruptions, right? It says the sun shall be turned into darkness, those certain eclipse, and the moon into blood, the blood moon, right? We've seen plenty of those. Okay. Therefore, the great and terrible day of the Lord, before the great and terrible day of the Lord comes. Yeah, man. It's going to be terrible to you, heathen. Okay. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance. Yeah, it's a Israel, then it's a Israel of the Most High, right? Those are the ones who's going to call upon the name of the Lord and be delivered. Okay. As the Lord have said, see that? And in the remnant whom the Lord shall call. See? So what we're seeing, signs in the sun and the moon. Let's get it. Okay. Luke chapter 21 and verse 25. And there should be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. See that? Now we often speak on the chariots, which are also signs, but also, you know, these certain super moons. All right, a double super moon and their calendar month, as it were. Right. Well, these are all signs that show us that we at the return of Hamashiach. See that? See the brother putting a beautiful precept. Brother Bayan Yasharala, 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time, shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Right. People are prideful as hell, man. That's why the Lord is going to bring the calamity of Esau upon them, man, to humble that pride. Right. Same brother. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus. where is it? Chapter 43, I believe verse 6. Yep. He have made the moon also to serve in her season for declarations of times and a sign of the world. Beautiful. See that? Oh, this is declaring something, man. Declaring we're at the end of this man's system. It says, from the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. Right. It gets full and then it starts decreasing in her perfection. That's how we know that these guys from IUIC are totally off, man. From saying you can have sex on the Sabbath, and by the way, Shabbat Shalom, you know, to telling you that the MOTB is something other than that CHIP, right? Well, you can plainly see these guys are going off, man. Going on, verse 8. The month is called by after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, woo, shining in the firmament of heaven. Beautiful. That's what you're seeing, man. It's declaring that we are at the end of this man system. Okay. Again, Luke 21 and 25. And there should be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon earth distress of nations with perplexity. Yeah, the perplexity. The people being without answers are increasing, right? Matter of fact, let's get that word. That's a heavy word, man. Let's just get it. Hey, that's what we do here. We look up words, man. We go into the scriptures to get a deeper understanding, and that can only happen if the Holy Spirit is resting upon you. Okay? Now we're going to go to the root word. That word perplexity, Strong's G 639. It says to be without resources. See that? And what do we see on those two videos? Closing of businesses. All right, which are also going to affect your food. It says to be in straits, to be left wanting, to be embarrassed. Yeah, your trusting in the shadow of Egypt going to be your shame. It says to be in doubt. It says not know which way to turn. See that? Not know which way to turn. And that's how you people going to be, man. You're not going to know which way to turn. Okay? It says to be at a loss with oneself. Be in doubt. See? So you think you're going to make a good decision. It's going to turn out to be a whole terrible one, man. You think you can think the marauders then left this certain grocery store and now you have a chance to go in there and get something to eat. Little do you know they had a guard waiting on your ass with a shotgun blowing your ass off, man. That's the time we headed into. It says not to know how to decide, see, or what to do, to be perplexed, see. You're going to be at a loss mentally. Oh, the old saying, where your mind is, your ass going to follow. So when these people are out here not having the answers, they're going to fall the fuck apart. But in contrast, the men and women of the Lord, they're going to be stable in their time. Now I have one more video that I'm gonna share. Hey, and we didn't all seen it. We didn't all seen it, you know. What they calling it, the brawl at the boat, you know. Well, that's the Lord stirring these things up, man. That's beautiful how the Lord is doing it too. And that's biblical prophecy, man. You know, well, the Lord said he's gonna send nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. So I ran across this video today on TikTok. And these are young jakes, man. You see? And they proclaiming they ready, man. Hey, see, everything is in place now. The MOTB, World War III, famine, hey, race wars, riot wars, man. All those things are in place now. Let's play it.
I don't know what it is, but ever since that Montgomery fight, bro, like I just feel some type of way. You feel me? It's like, bro, a lot of us been waiting on shit like that to happen. You feel me? I feel like that shit activated something in me, man. And it feel like if all of us get together right now, bro, we can dominate. For sure, for sure. I'm talking about that's what it feel like right now. That's the feeling that's giving right now. A feeling that we've been supposed to have. You see how that shit got y'all feeling though, bro? I swear to God, bro. I know that shit got the whole world feeling good, bro. The whole black community feeling good as hell, bro. On my soul, bro. The taste, that's just a little taste. Think about if we had it. Man, think about if we grabbed it all, bro. Think about if we grabbed. You feel me? You hear me?
Definitely feeling you, younger.
That shit'll feel so good. That's if we do get together, maybe, bro, we can feel good for the rest of our lives, G. We can feel good for the rest of our lives. I don't know what it is.
Now, prophetically, he's right, man. Because the 12 tribes will be brought back. But you see at the bottom, the future is now. That's what Jacob's focused on, man. And that's the Lord stirring things up. And the brother got the precept. Let's get it. And I have it queued up also. Genesis chapter 49 and verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion. Yeah, he's ready to spring, man. That's the Lord stirring these things up. And as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? See that? Yeah, who shall rouse him up? But now this young guy talking about he feeling something in his spirit, something that been activated. Well, who's been using that terminology, man? The prophets. See? Let's get this in Zechariah. Okay? That's Yahawashi, man. Stirring the pot, getting things set up, you know? Zechariah 9 and 13. When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow of Ephraim, and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, I have made thee as a sword of a mighty man. See? And when the Lord let Jake loose, man, hey, man, it's going to be a lot of death and destruction. Jake going to get his lick back, you know? But again, that's the Lord telling us the things that are set to come to pass. Let's get it. Right? Signs of Hamashiach's return. Okay? Matthew chapter 24. We're going to start at the top. Well, verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And we go into that word world, aeon or eon, all right, which is a period of time. We're in the season of Esau, man. And that season is getting ready to change. We see the leaves budding forth. We see that summer is now, right? And Yahawashi answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying that I am anointed, and shall deceive many. And we're seeing those things from these self-proclaimed pastors to these guys who's leading these certain camps, leading the flock astray. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that she be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. You had excuse me, you had China and Russia with warships now by Alaska, man, which triggered the United States to send out their sudden warships, man. You got the war with Ukraine and Russia, right? The Taiwan China thing hasn't died down. See, that's what time we in. And the Lord gave us a snapshot, you know, of the things to look for. But it's also said, but the end is not yet, right? For nation shall rise up against nation. That's what you see. All right, Judah is ready to do something, man. And you know when Judah go, then all the other nations gonna follow, man. It says, for nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. That's that famine again, and pestilence. Hey, man, there's a lot of pestilence going on. Oh, that tick virus that I didn't include. The tick bite the people. Once they eat red meat, they start breaking out in hives. You got brain amoeba in these freshwater lakes. You see? Flesh eating diseases in these lakes. Man, that's the Lord increasing the pestilence. It says, and earthquakes in diverse places. And I thought I had that video queued, but I didn't have it. Apparently I ain't put it in here. That earthquake that happened in China. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get that real quick. Bear with me. So I thought I had downloaded it. It's showing you more how the Lord is getting down, man. I did download it. That's saying video not available. Oh yeah, that was Esau with the bullshit. But yeah, man, earthquakes in diverse places. It says all these are the beginning of sorrow. So we just said the beginning, man. It's going to get way worse than what we see now. And that has to happen. Matter of fact, let's get it. It's a necessary evil for the Lord to bring Esau down in these various ways, man. Second Ezra, chapter 4. Yeah, we're going to start at verse 26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasteneth fast to pass away. Yeah, those words hastening fast to pass away, man. We see it by way of the signs, by way of the prophecies, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. Yeah, it's full of hurt, man. Hey, this is not our rest. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Yeah, the Lord had to let Esau get to his fullness, right? But his sins have reached up unto heaven, right? And if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. See that? So this place has to be here. The famine has to increase. The sedition among men has to be increased. All those things have to increase upon the planet Earth for the kingdom of heaven to be established, man. And we're right there at the cusp. Let's get this and close it out. Let's go back to Luke. St. Luke chapter 21. Right? Because that's what we're seeing. The things that are coming to pass. Yep. Luke. You know what? Yeah. Luke chapter 21 and verse 29. And he spake to them a parable. Behold the fig tree and all the trees. Or they start out as a seed, right? When they now shoot forth, ye see and know for your own selves that summer is not at hand. Yeah. You read in Jeremiah. Jeremiah say that summer has come and we are not yet saved. Well, guess what? We're almost there, man. Summer is now. See? So likewise, when you see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of the Most High is not at hand. See? It is not at hand. We're right there at the cusp, man, by way of the prophecies. Okay? So I pray this has been edifying. The water for tuning in. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, DTA, and a Bible ball soon. Shalom.